um, you lose an election and all of a sudden everybody's screaming, everybody's losing their mind, and we'll show you and we'll show you that. You know what has happened? I've been a conservative thinking man since I was born. It's just how I was born. It wasn't indoctrinated in me. I just see things that way. Probably more, I don't know, libertarian in the fact that I think the Republicans grab onto religion a lot more and manipulate that as well. So for me, I'm just kind of like, I think what I think and I live with the way I live just based on what I think makes sense for me. And so that's just kind of how I live. But any of this stuff can easily derail my recovery. And so circumstances, um, we can't get caught up in that stuff. And I made sure I called this out to not make everything a political conversation. But boy, for those of us in recovery, please do not get so crazed about about the Republican president or a Democratic president or anything. Don't be too happy about who you have if that's the person you vote, and don't be too sad if it's not somebody that you wanted. When I was working for Johnson and Johnson, one of the things they told me, actually it was before that, I was considering trying to find a job there, and I met a guy. I saw a guy that worked for them, and I asked him. I said, "So I'm considering about applying and seeing what's up at J&J." And I said, "What would you tell me?" And this is the only thing he told me about J&J. He said, "The only thing I can tell you is that don't get." They say there's no gray in J&J was one thing he said, and the second thing he said was, "Don't get too. If you like your boss, don't get too used to it, and if you don't like your boss, don't worry about it too much because none of them stay that long." And boy, was he right. There's a lot of pressure in those jobs, and they either get promoted or pushed out, and that's how it goes, and it doesn't last long. So even in that circumstance where you're working every day with somebody, there's really no point in going crazy over that. So in addiction, we don't have that luxury. For us, we've got to stay close to the game that we got to play here, whether you're using or not, whether I'm drinking or not, whether Sam is using or not. Our job is to do everything that we're supposed to be doing to make sure that we stay strong.